started out of nowhere. A different stroke, started out of nowhere. A different stroke, started out of nowhere.
Welcome to A Different Stroke, where each stroke tells a different story. I'm Eric, stroke survivor. Today's topic is damage control. Damage control, and reason it might be a lot of pause and me thinking a lot about this because this is one of those sensitive subjects for me. It's a sensitive subject for me because sometimes you have to face the man in the mirror. And the way I look at things, the way I see things now is totally different than I did when I first had my stroke. My recovery journey is different. I reserve, like I always like to say, I reserve the right to change my mind. My perspective of when I started the stroke and my perspective of now is two totally different. It's like night and day. It's so different. Certain things I hate to admit. And into that, I say things out loud that I can't believe I'm saying it out loud because it was a level of holding it, just keeping it with myself. But it, like I said, this video and me doing it this year is like therapeutic for me. So, and I try to base everything on being transparent. When I first started my stroke recovery journey, I didn't want to go around people that knew me before I had the stroke. Reason being is that I didn't like the way my voice. I still right now don't like the way my voice sounds. I don't like the way I walk. I didn't like the way I walk. Didn't like my left. I couldn't use my left arm. I didn't even like the way that it would look. I was insecure about a lot of things, which I'm still a little bit. Well, I'm still insecure about it. If I'm being honest, like that's one thing that I can't believe I said out loud. Having some form of disability made me insecure, and I'm being honest with you about that. So the fact that I was damaged mentally, physically, and emotionally, and financially. The order for me to control that is that I isolated myself early on in my stroke recovery journey. I isolated myself. That was my form of damage control. But when I heard Jelly Roll say something that really blew my mind. I heard other people talk about it, but some way or another, it was like that topic kept coming up to me. It's a thing they have in Japan called kintsugi. Now, I could be mispronouncing that word, but kintsugi is a form of, like, Japan, like if they have a bowl of pottery or vase or something that they hold that is valuable. In some form, one way or another, they break it. They damage it. Instead of them putting it back together with glue and putting it back on the shelf and act like nothing ever happened to it, that every crack, when they put it back together and put every piece back together, every crack in that vase, they put it back together with gold. Reason being is that it highlights all the scars and the marks and stuff that damaged the vase. But they also believe that something that was valuable and was broken and put back together again is more valuable than something that never been broken before. That meant a lot to me. That actually hit home for me. It was like, what are you hiding from? Why are you isolating yourself? And it's one thing about going through something and being able to have a story to talk about going through it and you not perseverance. That's the word. Persevering through something, getting through something. You have a story to tell. You actually have a message to tell. It's just like, so I don't look at things the way I used to look at things before. All my scars, bruises, and every place that I was damaged, it's like I have a responsibility now to highlight and go because I'm more valuable now. I'm more valuable to everybody around me. I'm a better person now. I'm a better man now. So I have to take that as initiative saying, I'm starting to believe that concept for the simple fact is that if I meet somebody that's actually at the very beginning stages of his stroke recovery journey, I have more information to give a person because we all know it's gonna be those days that you're depressed. It's gonna be those days that you feeling grief. It's gonna be those days where you want to isolate yourself. Imagine if you could give somebody information that just starting out. You so much valuable to that person than a doctor, pretty much, because you actually going through it. When I first started my stroke recovery journey, I didn't have nobody I can go to and talk and say, man, how you when you got to this, how did this happen? How did you get past this? How did you get through those depressing days? How did you get through those days you just wanted to isolate yourself? If I could be that person to somebody, I hold value. The moral of the story is that if you made it through something that was meant to, well, I'm speaking for me because I'm the man in the mirror. I'm gonna talk for myself. This what I had to wake up with the fact and coming in my head is that the goal to think about and process. If you made it through something that was meant to destroy you, half the job is already done. You can count this as a win. So the goal of the story is that highlight is whenever you get to a situation where you feel things are hard for you to process, remember you're the goal of your story. Highlight yourself. You are more valuable now than you was before. Remember, survivor, you're the goal. Keep your eyes on the goal.
It's happening to younger people, happening